What is going on, everyone? It's your boy the Anime Shed. We are back with a Vegapunk deck build with some gameplay. Now this is the way I run my deck IRL, so it works. I've won a couple of locals with it and I've had some huge upsets with some people. But first off, we got Vegapunk. He's a 2-life leader. His ability is stupid broken. For 1 Don, you can either add up to a 5-cost egghead to your board or to the top of your life face up. Now every egghead character besides I think 1 is a trigger, so you can literally stack your life with all the triggers you want. People thought this would be dumb because it's a 2-life leader, but we're going to play a game, so you'll see how it goes. Now this isn't an egghead card, this is an endgame card. This is the 9-cost Yamato, which allows you to trash a character on the field that has the same cost as the amount of life on the board. Sorry, I went blank. And if you're on 1 life, you actually get a life back too. Atlas. This here is another fantastic card. If you got less life than your opponent, so generally you do this turn 1, you play her out, and she cannot be KO'd in a battle. She can still be negated off the board, so RP Law can get rid of her. Any black deck can get rid of her. She can be bounced off the field by blue. So she's not invincible, but in a battle, they can swing at her, but they can't win. Usopp. Now, he's in here because his trigger ability is actually decent. He's basically a 2k counter for a whole turn. So, you put him at the top of your life, and if you're playing someone like an RP Law, they literally have a lot of 5k characters. That means they've got to stack at least 2 Don minimum on each character to swing after the first life, because your leader will be at 7k for the entire turn. Plus, he's a 2k counter if you have him in hand. We've got Edison. Look, Edison's not that great. He's coming out when 08 is released because the Seraphim and the Nami and the Bonnie will need to go in. But he's a 2k counter. His on-playability is okay, so if you've got a couple of eggheads or something in hand that you don't really want, you draw 2, you can trash 2. It's not bad at all, but you need to have 2 life cards to do it. Shaka. Stupid, great blocker. He's a 1k counter, he's a 6k blocker, and with the ability for trigger, he literally play him straight to board. Almost everything plays straight to board. We've got Nico Robin. I do play a playset of these. Only a 1k character. Not a character I rarely drop her to board. Actually, I don't think I've ever dropped her to board. Never swang with her. I put her to life because her trigger is draw 2 cards. Literally, it's draw 2 cards. It's fantastic. Pythagoras. Now, on KO, you can pull a 4-cost egghead from your trash and bring it back from your trash rested. It's okay. I got 2 of them in there. It's not the best. There's better cards. The Frankie, again, 2k counter. Trigger ability is great. You put him when you've got 1 life, so you trigger him to board and you get to draw a card. If you got more than 2 lives, you can literally still draw a card if you want. You don't have to. As for this Luffy is fantastic. He's your negging ability in this deck. Hence why we're playing another card. Hence why with my yellow-black Luffy, I play this with Ice Age, because you can get rid of a 9-cost. But you can play him to board, you can then trash him, you can providing you're on 2 life, you can then KO up to a 4-cost, and draw a card. So you can cycle, as well as get rid of a 4-cost. If you're going for endgame, you can do that and get rid of one of their blockers. It's absolutely fabulous. Don't do it to Borsalino, because it won't work. Unless you trigger him. You trigger him from life, when they swing at you, you can use him on Borsa. Lilith, she's a 3-cost 5k. She's got no counter, so she's a brick, but she's a searcher. So what I usually do with Lilith is when I get to 4 Don, I'll drop Lilith to the board, get a swinger on board, get a search, get a card to hand, and I can still use the ability. Absolutely fantastic. As for the ace, this is a no-brainer. It's a 10-cost, it's rush. If you got 2 lives, you can use the rush ability, and you can also gain a life. But if you're over 2, you can play him out, but then you can't gain a life. You can't use rush. Gain a life. You can have 10 lives, play this out, and you'll get another life. This searcher is a must. Literally, it gets stuff you need to hand, and the trigger is draw 1 card. So basically, it's a search that... The only thing you can't draw off this searcher is the Yamato and the ace. This here is fantastic. I'll explain when I do it in the game, but its trigger ability, I've never used it for counter. I always put this to life, because its trigger ability is pull a 5-cost egghead from your trash and put it to your board. It's absolutely fantastic. As for egghead, I only play 2. It's a decent stage because you can restand a leader. You can restand an egghead at the end of your turn. So if you want to swing with your Shaka, you can restand him. It's super good to do. But let's go in and have a game. Okay, so we're back. We have found a Rajo deck. We're going to go first with Vegapunk. You always want to go first. With this, I'm going to keep it because I've got an Egghead in hand and I've got a Search. So let's keep this. I'll play Pythagoras to board on first turn, so I've got a 6k swinger. But Brick OP7, let's go. Is he going to brick? Is that why he's named? Does he always brick? Come on, Rajo plays a lot of stuff that has counter, and they're more than happy to trash it because they play them from trash anyway. Even the smalls. You literally, I drop a judge. They want their smalls and their bigs in their trash. Here we go. Okay, leader ability. We're gonna deploy a card. We're gonna deploy Pythagoras. We've got a swinger on board. We're gonna end our turn. Now, next turn, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play our Egghead, and then we'll add something either to board or life, depending on what our draw is. Okay, they've chosen each G baby. They've done another search. Okay, alright. Oh, we've got an Atlas. Let's go. Alright, first up, let's swing 6 into 5. We got an early life. That's fantastic. We're going to deploy Egghead. We're going to deploy, leader ability. We're going to deploy a card, Atlas. Then we're going to end our turn and restand our Pythagoras. Hence, they cannot swing at Pythagoras. I've added nothing to my life yet. See, they can cycle now too. This cycling sucks. Alright, we're going to have a rush 7k swing, which I'll be more than happy to take. And then we got a 5k. Oh, negging off my Atlas. Okay. I need to put this to life. I'm going to take it. No trigger. Oh, we got an ace in hand. That's good. That's good. It's not a trigger. Would have been nice if it was. We're going to resolve this, and we're not going to trigger it. And they're probably thinking, we've got him now. We've got him. No, you don't. Just saying. No, you don't. What are we going to do here? I need to get rid of that HG, but then I need to put something to life as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach 4 to Atlas. We're going to swing at HG. 10k. We're either going to get rid of 4k counter. Oh, we're getting rid of 4k counter. We'll take it. We will take it. I'm going to use leader ability. Add to top of life. We're going to put Nico Robin. And then I'm going to swing 6 at their life. And then I'm going to end my turn. Really end turn. Restand Pythagoras because they can't get rid of my Atlas. And we've got 6k counter in hand. What are they going to do? What are you going to do, Brick OP7? What you going to do? What you going to do when they come? Oh, okay. Drawing cards. Drawing cards. Added an extra 3 to hand. Not too shabby. That Rajo is stupid broken. Every purple deck is playing her at the moment. No, we're going to just take that to 7k. And we're going to resolve this attack, use trigger effect, draw 2 cards. We've got a Searcher, and we've got a Yamato. This is great. Alright, let me just move these over to here. So, I'm going to... How many Dom we got? I need 3 to play out the Lilith. I need to get rid of that HG. Let's do 9 into the HG. Still going to cost them 3k. Okay. And then I want to do 9 again. I'm not going to play out a character. I'm going to do it this way, and you'll see why. Because this could completely empty the hand. Oh, or get rid of HG, even better. Then we are going to leader ability. And I think I'll put Frankie, because we're going to get a body to board. At the top of life. And then we're going to end our turn. And I will restand my Atlas, my Pythagoras, because Atlas can't be KO'd. And we still have some counter in hand. There's the 1k. See, them swinging can be dangerous. Oh, they're doing it again. They're cycling so they can get back to 8 cards. Double Rajo. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. We'll be on 9 dot next turn. I don't know if I want to take this because I think they've got an Ichiji. So I'm going to counter out. Because if they drop an Ichiji, that could really screw us if we don't get counter. There it is. When they leave 4 Don active, you know what's coming. But they've given me another swing, so I don't even care. Resolve attack. Use trigger effect. I got another Frankie to hand. Let's go. That's good. Alright, so what we're going to do first here, we're going to do a search. We're going to pull out a... Hold on. What do I have in trash? I haven't seen a Sharker yet, so I'm going to pull out this because I'm hoping the next search gives us a Sharker. Return all cards to deck. We're going to do this search. There it is. We're going to get the Sharker. Return cards to deck. Then I'm going to swing 6 into Rajo. Perfect. I'm going to swing 9 into Ichiji. No, nothing there. Okay. Then I'm going to play my Lilith. And I'm going to choose my... Oh, my Luffy. Yes. No, I'm going to choose another Sharker. I've got to be smart. I've got to be smart. Return all cards to the deck. And then for leader ability, we're going to add to top of life. We're going to add Sharker, which will trigger the board. So it's literally going to get a blocker. And I'll swing 5 at their life. I don't care if they KO the Frankie, because when they KO the Pythagoras, I get it back on board. Really end turn, restand Pythagoras. Come on, swing and take out my Frankie. Do it. Do it. Oh, discard a card from your hand. Go list on your field, add up to 1 character. Oh, nice. So they got their Ichiji back. Yep, Ichiji's back from trash. They're going for game this turn. I've only got 3k counter in hand. This could be rough. Or maybe not. Use trigger ability, get it to board. Play your Ichiji, it's all good. You play that Ichiji. Get rid of that blocker. Resolve attack. And they still haven't got me. See what I mean? This deck can really piss people off. Should I just go for game here? Let's try. Oh, this is what I'm saying. It pisses people off because I had the Rush Ace as well. Would have got a life back and been able to swing a 10k swing. I only needed 2 of these attacks to go through. But this is the thing with Vegapunk. It happens all the time. Alright, we are back. We are facing an Ace deck. So blue-yellow Ace in the Vegapunk. Do we keep this? Do we keep this? Probably pull the microphone a bit closer. There we go. Probably a bit more consistent now with the volume. I think we will keep. We have a Searcher and we have a Luffy. We're going to do this. We're going to deploy a card and we're going to deploy the Luffy and we'll end our turn. Because next turn we can put a Nico Robin, which will get us 2 cards. Put it to our life. They can't swing this turn anyway, so we'll get the first swing with our Luffy. And we've got an Ace too. We've got an Ace and a Yamato. Let me put these over here. So we're going to search first. We are going to... Oh, maybe we'll grab out an Atlas. Should we grab an Atlas and play out a board? Yeah, let's do this. Let's play the Atlas. So we're going to swing 6 into 5. And then we're going to... Have they got a trigger? They've got a Satori, okay. We are going to deploy a card and we're going to choose Atlas. Then we'll start putting Nico Robins then we will start putting Nico Robins. I've got a feeling they're going to get rid of our Luffy here, which means I'm not going to get his ability, which is going to suck. Oh, okay. They've got the blocker ace down. They're fair, fair. Plus 2k on ace. Swing 5. Let's resolve attack. No trigger effect. We've got a second ace. I do run 4, so I love seeing those in hand. And I've got no blocker, so unfortunately I can't use that. Damn it. Not that I have any negging ability anyway. We're not playing yellow-black Luffy. What are we going to do now? I think we need to put a Nico Robin. So I might put Edison to... Actually, no, I don't want to put Edison to board. I want to... 1, 2, 3, 4. Swing 10 into Satori. And then we want a Vegapunk ability and put that to the top of life so we can draw 2 cards. We need to see some more stuff that we can actually use, and we'll end our turn. And because we have 1 less life, they can't swing at the Atlas. So Atlas they can't swing at. They have to swing at life, which means we'll get 2 cards. Oh, the Rush Ace is coming out. Okay. Alright. They can't use the Rush ability because they need to be on 2 lives. So for them, that's going to suck. Oh, they've done the Flampe. Okay. I take that back. They can use it. Let's resolve attack. Use trigger effect. 2 cards. We've got an Egghead. Let's go. Okay, so we need to deploy Egghead. Actually, no. Let's cancel that for a sec. How many Don we got? 7. 6. So I can put 1 Don under this. And still do everything I want to do. Let's go to 7k. Yep. Not sad. At all to see that gone. We're going to deploy. We're going to deploy. And we're going to... Oh, do we choose the Searcher? Or do we choose the Lilith? Or another Atlas? I'll probably choose an Atlas, actually, because then I can chuck her into life and I can trigger her to board. Which are we going to do? Oh, Atlas. Okay. I'm not going to add it to life this turn, though. I'm going to use Vegapunk's ability at the top of life and put the other Nico Robin there. Just to get some more cards in our hand. And I'm going to restand the Atlas, because now they can swing into her. I prefer them swinging at my life rather than at my Atlas. Oh, he's done it again. How many babies does this man have? Plus 2k. Damn. 2 blockers on the board. That's a bit dirty. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played into a blue-yellow ace with Vegapunk, so I'm not sure how this is gonna play out. I'm usually pretty confident playing Vegapunk. We might actually lose this one. Use trigger effect. Oh, we got our Shaka finally, and we got another Yamato too, which is actually good. It's actually good. It's life building, and we're on 9 next turn, so we can actually use it next turn if we want. We just can't lead her ability, so I probably won't use it. 11, resolve attack, use trigger effect, and we're going to pull out. Perfect! This is what we wanted. Okay, so return all cards to deck. Okay, so we need 5, we need 6. So I've got 3 done left. 1, 2, 2. 3. Let's swing into 9 into 7. I don't care if I get rid of that, a blocker, or some cards from hand. I don't care. I just want something gone. Okay, we got rid of that ace. Cool. Now we're going to deploy our Shaka. And we're going to do this at the top of the life. And we're going to do that, which will get our Shaka back. Then we're going to end our turn and restand our Atlas. We got less life. They couldn't have KO'd her anyway, but regardless, still good to have it restood. I'd rather them swing at me. I can use my blocker. Oh, the Luffy's coming out. So one of my Liliths is going to get the flick. Or they're going to keep it on there to swing with. What are they going to do? Are they going to get rid of a Lilith? Yep. A Lilith is gone. Alright, they got rid of some of my swinging ability. Hiyori, take a life, adjust it, put another baby down, get another blocker. 3 blockers, and he's plus 4k, so I'm not even going to bother swinging at his life. I'm not even going to bother swinging at his life. That would just be dumb. That would be stupid. Block. Resolve attack. And resolve attack, use trigger effect, bring Shaka back. Okay. Now I think I have to Yamato to get a life back and then do the ability as well. So if I do the ability first and add, what am I going to add to top of life? Maybe Lilith to get a swinger on board, or an Atlas. I think Atlas actually. No, Lilith will get us a card to hand. So let's do Lilith. Then we're going to deploy Yamato, and we're going to KO the Hiyori, get another life back, and we're going to end our turn. And no friendly targets. I don't want to restand anything. Oh, he's playing the Garp out. He's doing a search. He's found another blocker. All 4 of his blockers. Are you kidding me? The stupid ability too. Let's see if he's gonna whip. Is he gonna whip? No. He's got all 4 blockers on the freaking board. We can start acing after this anyway, so I can start putting the rush ace down, gaining a life and swinging into things. No blocker. Resolve attack. Frankie. Oh, do I use it? That's the question. Or do I keep a 2k counter in hand? I could use it. Let's use it because I want to see if I can clear some of this board now. So I'm not going to drop the ace. I'm going to attack 9 with Yamato while he's at 5k. I want to see if I can clear off some of these aces. Yep, there's one gone. We're going to go 8 with Frankie. Try and get rid of... I don't care if it's cards from hand or if it's board. But he did have me a little bit worried there. And then we're going to go 8 with Lilith. Okay, we're going to go 8 with Atlas. We're going to go 7 with Shaka. Alright, we got rid of that life. Did they get a trigger? Okay, they trashed my Frankie, that's fine. I don't care if the Frankie's trashed. Then we're going to add to top of life, and we're going to put Nico Robin so we can draw 2 cards. And we're going to end our turn. And we're going to restand our blocker. And this is why Vegapunk is so good. Because I did not know how this was going to play against. But, oh look, he's getting plus 2k. Fair enough. He's going to try and get my Yamato here, which I will block the attack. He's at 9k, so he's level with Yamato. I've got 2, 4, 6k counter in hand and a blocker, so I can stop it. If he swings everything with ace, I'm good. If he swings with his blocker, he's dead next turn. He needs to try and kill me this turn. If he swings at life, I'll take it. Oh, he's going for Atlas. No. Oh, he gave up. This is the problem. People get so frustrated with Vegapunk. Well, you saw it. You've seen 2 different games, Rajo, and you've seen blue, you've seen blue, yellow, ace. Vegapunk works. I don't care what anyone says. It's fun to play. It pisses your opponent off. It is just a good deck. And no one expects it. People see Vegapunk and they're like, haha, I've got an easy victory. No, you don't. Vegapunk plays well. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, do all that good stuff. I've got to edit this all together now because it's 3 separate videos. But yes, peace out, stay safe, much love. And as always, say hi to your mum for me.